Hello students, how are you all? I know all of you are fine. So let's start our today's class. Today we shall discussing about lines and angles from your 6th chapter of math. Okay? So before starting our class, we should know about lines and angles. Okay? Before starting this chapter, one question comes to your mind: why we should study lines and angles? What is the importance of lines and angles? Okay. If you want to become an architect, you want to build building, roads, you should know lines and angles. See, this is a house. Here so many lines and angles are there. See, here is angle, here is angle, here is also angle, and so many lines are there. Okay. If you build a road, there are also so many lines and angles. Okay. So if you want to be a architect, you should know about lines and angles. If you want to move into physics, it is very much required the whole light of concept, reflection of light, transmission of light, everything. To understand this concept, you should know lines and angles. Okay. To find the height of the tower in trigonometry, you should know lines and angles. Say, this is a tower and you are here. If you want to know the height of the tower, you should know about lines and angles. Okay. If you want to be a artist, to draw painting, you should know lines and angles. If you want to move into automobile engineering, you should know lines and angles. If you want to design cycle, car, each spoke are at given angles. Say, I am not a good artist, just try. Okay. Let's understand. It is like a cycle. Every spoke there is an angle. Okay. If you want to be a carpenter, you want to make table, chair, sofa, you know about lines and angle. Okay. So lines and angles typically used everywhere. It is very much important concept. So listen carefully. Okay. So at first, lines. What is lines? We know that a geometrical object that is infinitely long and infinitely thin is called a line. Let this is a line AB. AB line is denoted by AB, then give the arrow. See, in the both side A and B there is arrow. That means this side is long. Okay. Extend infinitely. So next, raise. In the same line AB, if we fixed one point, C, then CB is called rays. This is written as CB. If you write BC, then it is incorrect. Okay. C point is fixed, then it is to be written as CB. So next, if we consider sun rays, the point come out from the fixed point. Okay. Then SA, SB, SC. Also, if we consider a torchlight from a fixed point, the rays come out. This is called rays. Okay. So next, line segment. In the line AB, if we fixed two ends point C and D, then these 2 points CD is called the line segment. Okay. Here the points C and D are fixed. Next, angle. If two rays coming from the same point, we get angle. Let us take two rays AB and BC. BA and BC, two rays coming from the fixed point B. Here BC and BA is called the arms of the arms, and angle B, this point is called vertex. Okay. If two rays coming from the same point, we get angle. Clear? Now, collinear point. If two or more point, let A, B, C and D, if three or more points lies on the same line, then the points are called collinear. If they are not in the same line, the point A, B, C, D does not lies on the same line, then the points called non-collinear point. Clear? So, in the next class we will learn about angles. Okay? Bye.